Well, we've shown you many times on our show the magic of Shelfgenie, how these custom shelves can maximize any storage space in your home, your office, or heck, even your car. Well, now is your chance to see it up close and in person. Owner Michael Saunders of Shelfgenie Columbus is here. And Mike, you are kind of about to hit the home show circuit coming up here, right?
It feels like for the next 3-4 weeks, all I'm doing is setting up and tearing down at home shows.
But we were looking at the forecast and it's looking good. The Dispatch Home and Garden Show is the first one on tap, right?
Yes, that one starts this Saturday and runs across 2 weekends.
Okay, so that one, February 17th through the 25th is when that's going on. It's a big place, obviously, so where can people find you?
All they have to do is go find the main stage, and they can't miss me. I'm in one of the feature booths right there along all the seating in front of the main stage.
Let's talk about how the home shows kind of work. When people, first of all, when they come up to you, what are a lot of people looking for when they find you?
Well, actually, they're just looking for what we do. You'd be amazed at how many people walk up. As soon as they see our booth, they're like, oh, I need that. You know, everybody wants wants what we have. It's just whether or not it's a priority for them at that time.
Exactly. And I have seen your home show displays. You have all the bells and the whistles, kind of all your options set up in this. So spice racks, spinning cabinets. I mean, you kind of put everything into this. So what do you want people to know about their chance at kind of coming and seeing this?
There's no better place to see us than at a home show because we don't have a showroom. You know, we will bring pictures and we'll bring lots of stuff to your home to show you, but this is where you can actually touch it and feel it and see firsthand how it works. We have a 10 by 20 display. We have everything that we can possibly fit jammed into this home show booth so you can see it.
Right, and it looks so sharp, and the things that, you know, I love how you have all the little things that you offer too that people don't always think about. You know, the pull out that holds your big, you know, KitchenAid mixers, all the options Shelfgenie offers.
Both different types of corners, both a Lazy Susan style corner with our glide around in it. We have the blind corner that, you know, 90% of people who had a home built in the 90s have a blind corner in it. So we can show you how we can fix that. We have drawers, we have drawer inserts, we have style removals, we have a cabinet pantry, we have under the sink, we have tray bins, we have everything we could possibly fit in there.
Could you answer this question? What impresses people the most, would you say? I feel like it's a loaded
everything.
question.
It's like they look at it and it's like sensory overload.
Go, okay, this is what I want you to now bring to my home, this entire kitchen, right?
I would say our 3 biggest hitters are the 2 corners and the pantry.
Okay, and that's what a lot of people struggle with the most.
Absolutely.
All right, so, and you've told me one of the most redesigned spaces you do, as you mentioned the pantry being that area. Tell us just some of the things you can do for the common pantry you're going to see.
I mean, a common pantry we walk in and see is that drywall pantry where you open the door and you've got wire shelving. The wire shelving is about half the depth of the pantry. It's all evenly spaced. We're going to go into that type of a pantry and double the amount of storage space you have, and it's all usable, accessible space because it pulls out.
And that's the wire shelving too. Not only is it half the length, but I always think about how everything you put on it falls over at some point, right? I mean, it's a disaster at the end of the day.
Yes, everybody hates the wire shelving.
Are people surprised when they come to the home show especially, and maybe they're looking to do a pantry, at just the number of options that you have with one single kind of area of the kitchen?
Yeah, and that's a lot of why we've got all the stuff everything we can possibly put in the display is because even when people call us from an ad, they don't realize all the things we can do.
Right.
Well, now at the home show, they walk in and they're like, you know, the wife's grabbing the husband and saying, look at this corner.
Right.
You know, you can tell she's got one of those and it's just driving her crazy.
Michael, we've talked recently about how you've expanded Cincinnati and Dayton. So you've got other home shows you'll be setting up near there as well, right?
So I'm leaving here and going straight to the Columbus show to set up. Tomorrow morning I have to be in Cincinnati to set up for a show that starts on Friday at the Sharonville Convention Center. Then I have to go down Sunday and tear that one down. And I have to go back down in the middle of the week next week to set up for the big Cincinnati Home and Garden Show at the Duke Energy Center starting the following weekend.
So you've got a lot of home shows, though. It's good, though, if people know somebody in those cities, and this is something that they'd be interested in, right? You have family down there. Send them down. Go find Michael. I mean, check out the display. And don't forget, of course, Dispatch Home and Garden Show. That one's happening this weekend. You'll find Michael right by the main stage. Hard to miss. And then you could set up your appointment right there.
Absolutely, and we'll be looking forward to seeing everybody.
All right, Michael, thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.